Out of everything that I've ever smelled, not just Plum, every brand that I've ever smelled, this is by far the most realistic and most delicious scent ever created. This is every single Plum that I own, along with this here. As you can probably tell, I have quite a few of their products, and I figured I would review all of these and tell you which ones I like, so you can have an easier time shopping their sale, which is currently live. Without further ado, let's get right into it. I feel like everyone uses Vanilla Vibes, the body spray. In fact, I first heard about it from one of my friends, so let's start with that. From that particular collection, I have their mist, and then the body oil, and then also their body yogurt. My favorite from these being this yogurt, which I will tell you why in a second. Now, the mist is just a very basic vanilla. It's really nice, not too synthetic, and it's not like a very florally vanilla, like, you know, warm sugar from Bath & Body Works. It's more like a mix between warm vanilla sugar and vanilla bean knoll. Yeah, I feel like it is a mix of these because it is gourmand with a slight hint of a floral note, and it's pretty good in my opinion. I don't like how the mist smells on me. When I spray it, I just smell alcohol, so I don't know. I just personally don't like the mist. I know a lot of people do, and if you do, it's fine, you know, that's you. Smell is subjective, scents are subjective. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean you don't have to. Next is this oil. Now, I had never used body oils prior to getting this, and I must say, oils are amazing for your skin. My skin has never been as supple as when I started using oils. So not the same as using a lotion. For some reason, that extra occlusive layer just makes a huge difference for your skin. So I would highly recommend using any type of body oil. And this one, if you enjoy the smell of vanilla. So now comes to my favorite from the line. It is their body yogurt. In my opinion, this has the best projection from their entire Vanilla Vibes line. The smell is really well done on their yogurt. It's a lot stronger, more powerful. And I know this because I just kept it in the corner. I didn't want to use it because I tried the body mist and I didn't enjoy it. And my mom happened to use it. And when she walked past me, I was like, wow, you smell so good. What is that? And she said, it's the lotion you gave me. How do you not know what it smells like? And I just said, because I've never used it before. So that's when I really started to like this and use it. I layer it with their mist and their oil. The other stuff in my collection is their Vanilla Caramello line. I have their Eau de Parfum along with their body lotion. And I've done a more detailed review of this in another video, which I will link up here. This is a very, very gourmand scent. It's a vanilla and caramel smell, and it is an almost exact dupe of the Sol de Janeiro 62 scent. It's just that in the dry down there is a slight green note to this, but the initial spray is very, very similar to that. And then their lotion smells the same as their spray. I highly recommend these two. The only problem is this doesn't really last on your skin, but the Sol de Janeiro one doesn't either, so you wouldn't really be going wrong with this. You just need to layer with the lotion to make it last a little bit. But yeah, overall, these I would recommend too. Next one I have is their Trippin Mimosas. I have the Eau de Parfum version, this tiny one. It's described as having flirtatious, citrusy notes of orange and grapefruit with just a dash of floral fun. And this is one of my favorite smells from the entire Plum body care line. It's so good. It smells amazing. It smells like a very expensive perfume. It doesn't smell cheap at all. There's nothing synthetic about it. It is a very summery, fresh, tropical scent with, you know, some fruity and floral notes. And it's actually a dupe for a Zara perfume. I forget what it's called, hang on. Orchid by Zara. Except the price point on this is a lot higher than this. Well, it says $295 on the box, but you can get it for cheaper if you know, shop one of their sales or if you buy from a third party. seller. In stores, they sell it for the printed price, so I would recommend that you buy it online. So yeah, these are honestly just exactly the same, and I wish I'd known that before I bought this, because this actually projects more in my opinion. It lasts longer too, so this is definitely a better alternative to Zara's Orchid. The next item I have is Everything Plum. This is another body mist. It has notes of plum, blackberry, cherry, orange, heart notes of jasmine, iris, violet, and then base notes of amber, patchouli, vanilla, and musk. This goes for $525. Most of their body mists come in that range, but you can obviously get them for cheaper, again, if you shop online. Now, this is a very, very fruity smell. It has a slightly sour note to it, which I don't think everyone will appreciate, but I don't mind. It's slightly bitter, which I think comes from the cherry. The plum, blackberry, cherry, and orange are all very prominent, along with the musk, while the jasmine, iris, violet, and the amber, patchouli, and vanilla don't really show. This is just a very fruity, musky scent. Overall, it's a decent scent, not the best in their line, but it's definitely not bad. Some people might really enjoy this. I would not personally recommend it if you don't like super musky scents. It is very strong on that note. So that is Everything Plum for you guys. The next one I have is Drivin Cherry. This is one of my favorite collections from Plum. They did so well on this. It smells so good. This is just a super realistic cherry. It's not like the most complex scent, but it smells so good. I love both of these products so much. Their oil costs 550 rupees for 200 ml, and their body butter is again 525 rupees for a 200 gram tub of it. The body butter applies really easily and it absorbs really quickly into your skin. It's very, very moisturizing. I use it all the time. The next one I want to talk about is their Smoked Vanilla fragrance. I unfortunately don't have a bottle anymore because I sold it to my friend, but I remember it pretty well. So now their Smokin Vanilla has notes of honeysuckle, vanilla, some woodsy notes, balsam, amber, and musk, I believe. I'll put them up here. If you want a vanilla that isn't overly sweet or gourmand or florally, then you can go for Smokin Vanilla. It is often compared to replicas by the fireplace and Bath & Body Works' Fireside Flurries. If I were to recommend a fragrance, I think you should definitely go for this instead. Even though this is a tad bit sweeter and denser with more marshmallow notes in it, it smells just nicer and more sophisticated in my opinion. I don't like the Smokin Vanilla line. I love really feminine scents and there's nothing too girly about it. It's, like I said, it's not sweet. It's just a very, very smoky vanilla. So if that's your vibe, definitely go for that. But if you like the more sweeter notes like me, then probably stay away from it. Next one I have is Oopsie Daisy. It's another body mist. The notes listed are daisy, grapefruit, lemon, jasmine, orchid, iris, and vanilla, musk, and amber. It's just a very basic jasmine scent to me. None of those fragrances really show besides the jasmine. That's definitely the most prominent note from everything that was listed. I am not the biggest fan of jasmine on its own, especially, and even in perfumes. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it even if you are a jasmine lover because it's very one-dimensional and you could use your money for just something better. Okay guys, we are now moving into my personal favorite scents from Bath & Body Works, starting with their Caramel Popcorn line. Now this, it's not that I haven't used it before. I actually bought 2 of this. So I went through an entire bottle of this wash and I'm on my 2nd bottle. That's why it's still wrapped. So let me start with the hand cream. I'm almost out and I plan to buy another one. All of these are listed as paraben, phthalate, sulfate, silicone, and animal derived ingredients free. So they are definitely vegan and cruelty free, along with having those ingredients that people tend to want to avoid. So in my opinion, out of everything that I've ever smelled, not just Plum, every brand that I've ever smelled. This is by far the most gourmand, most realistic, and most delicious scent ever created. I don't know what they put in here or how they formulated it, but this smells exactly like a movie theater. Do you know when you enter and they have popcorn cooking and you can smell that they've drizzled some caramel and butter in it? It's just so delicious and it just fills up the entire waiting hall or whatever you call it. That is what this smells like. It smells so amazing, and I honestly don't know how they managed to put this into a product. I actually bought the entire set and it comes in this really cute popcorn bucket shaped box. I wish I still had it, but I threw it out a long time ago. So I bought this, the candle, and their wash. When it comes to the candle, I wouldn't recommend it because I lit it and it just never filled the room with the scent. It's a very, very weak scent, no projection. And I could say the same about the hand cream. It does not really project. It's very moisturizing, but if you plan to use this to try to smell very like caramel popcorn, that's not gonna happen. The wash, however, is decent. It is on par with any other body wash. It does make the entire bathroom smell like caramel popcorn, which is really nice. The smell doesn't really linger on your skin after, but yeah, this is a pretty decent wash. It lathers up really nicely and it doesn't really strip your skin. I really like it just because I enjoy the experience of smelling like caramel popcorn in the shower. So the final one is possibly my favorite from the entire line. Wait, no, it's actually tied with caramel popcorn. It is their Red Velvet Love collection. This is, again, just the most beautifully done gourmand collection I've ever smelled from any brand. It's so realistic, guys. This smells just like the most realistic, incredible red velvet cake. It has this really nice vanilla smell like you would get from the vanilla sponge layer of a red velvet cake, but there's also just slight hints of cocoa powder. It's slightly chocolatey, sort of like a birthday cake, and then there's a slightly tangy note to it like you would get from the buttermilk that they use in the frosting. There's also a really, really nice buttercream note to this. It smells so fluffy and buttery. It smells so nice. Very, very gourmand. This is the wash, you guys. It has these really cute red flecks in it, which I think are meant to emulate a red crumble like you would get in a cake. Anyway, guys, that ends the review of the Plum collection. If you were to ask me for my opinion, I would recommend their Red Velvet line, the Cherry line, their Popcorn line, and the Vanilla Caramello line. These are, in my opinion, the best that Plum has created. Also, Trippin Mimosas is another good one. So that's everything that I would personally recommend. I really hope you guys found this video helpful and that your shopping becomes easier during this sale. I will see you next time.